excuses. All right, that's working. And let's start the meeting.
There you go. But I don't think I got time for it. So.
Oh.
I will have to try programming another day.
Oh. Hey, Dave.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good.
How do you do, Dave?
Howdy do.
My
Got my QST.
my new old radio.
Oh, LA7. No, that's the Pro 2. What do they call it?
Anyhow.
They all look the same to me anymore.
Huh?
These radios, they all look the same to me anymore.
I know, don't they?
That's racist.
Is that an ICOM? Is that an ICOM?
No, that's a Yaesu.
Yaesu. Ah, see.
An older one. Wrong. It's an all-bander.
I can't tell my ICOMs from Yaesus.
I gonna put it in the truck eventually.
Okay.
Once I get everything set up, I wanted to have. I gave up on just UHF, VHF in the truck because there's nobody ever on it. So.
True.
I thought that I would,
At least in this area.
Yeah. Well, even I took a trip up north and I took a trip out to Arizona, and it was dead. Spent all that time programming repeaters and everything for the trip all the way up and back, and I got like 1 or 2 contacts.
Huh.
Yeah.
And one of the guys was the guy that owned the repeater. He was just monitoring it.
Oh, yeah.
He goes, well, I didn't hear anybody come back, so I thought I'd say hi, let you know. I'm like, okay.
There's somebody here after all.
Yeah, there's really somebody here.
Huh.
Transmission was that?
This is KG6SOI. Could I get in early on the net tonight?
Sure can. Straight across the board, K6WM.
Yes, please. All the way across.
And I got I just picked it up today.
We'll do it, Ron. You got it.
Hey, thanks, Flip. Appreciate it. KG6SOI.
The screwdriver for it.
Whoa. Now that's a pretty good sized coil. Is that it's like the one that Mike had, I think, more or less.
This is a high Q.
High Q, okay. Wow.
Anyhow.
Cool.
That ought to work.
Motor.
K6RJA, are you around, Randy? K6WM.
Uh-oh. He's going to ask a favor of Randy, I bet.
Oh, is that who he's calling?
Yeah, he's calling you.
Yeah, Flip on Benny repeater.
Yeah, he's on the repeater.
This is K6RJA. How can I help you, Sir Flipper?
Do I even have to define what you know I'm going to ask for?
Come back again, I was getting an echo.
Do I really need to spell out what I'm going to ask you for?
No, I'll be happy to cover it if Sam doesn't, because I think Sam is covering HF tonight, is he not?
I believe so. I didn't check it totally, but I read it a few days back, but I think you're right.
Well, if he don't pick it up, I will certainly be happy to.
Andy, you're such a trooper.
Yeah, a stupid trooper, but a trooper nonetheless.
Okay, we'll be starting the 2-meter net in about 10 or 11 minutes. K6WM. Check in right now if anybody wants an early. K6 Whiskey Mike.
Come now. If you want early. Stop it.
Flip, were you going to need 440 also?
I don't, I'm not doing 440, so, yeah, if you find somebody who want to do it, that'd be cool.
Okie dokie.
You volunteering, Randy?
I never get volunteered, I always get voluntold.
That's one way to look at it.
Alright, we'll have it covered either way. Hey, 6RJ.
6WM.
Sam will want to take one probably.
Hey, Jeff, the list didn't change any, did it?
No.
Okay. I didn't think it would.
Yeah, it was last week to 428.
Okay. Alrighty, got it covered. Not to worry.
Hey, Randy, is the Zoom meeting going on tonight?
Yep.
Roger.
Okay, I'll make that part of announcement.
Okie dokie, and where you at? We don't see your smiling face.
To be honest with you, I decided to turn my system around on the second computer behind me. And I'm having a problem loading Zoom on it because it's Windows 7 and I have to download a bunch of stuff to make it up to the level where it'll run smooth streaming. So I don't know if I'm going to make it or not. Go ahead.
Oh, well.
Okay, I'm just beating on you, that's all. Not a problem, Flipper.
I know. I was just explaining what my problem here is on this end. It's a pain in the butt. Anyway, thanks, Randy. K6WN.
Weird.
Alrighty, Flip, I'll be standing by. K6RJ. And Ron, SOI checked in early, did he not?
Here we go.
Yes, he did. Straight across the board.
Finally found my current roll call.
Guys, I'm gonna have to shut down and come back up again. I got a problem with a program here. So,
We'll see in a bit.
Okay. And he was gone.
He's gone.
Kind of thin pickings out here tonight.
Yeah, it's slow tonight.
Oh well, and this is the 19th, 5/19.
Yeah, that's right.
It's Flipper, WN. Alrighty, that means I gotta pay attention, darn it. Anyhow, believe it or not there, Dave, nobody makes a new all-band 100-watt radio anymore. At least not the big guys.
Really? Huh.
Surprisingly as that is.
That is surprising. 100-watt radio, you mean mobile or bass or both?
Well, mobile.
Mobile, okay.
Yeah, the smallest thing that, well, they have QRPs that'll do it.
Right.
But the smallest, like Yaesu has, is the 991 or something like that.
Huh.
And it don't have a detachable face.
So they don't have 100-watt mobile radios anymore.
No, the last ones were ICOM, they're 7,000, and then the 857 they discontinued.
7100, isn't that?
Well, they got the 7100. It has a detachable face, but it's kind of funky.
It's funky. That's true.
Well, I mean, the face and everything is. It just didn't look like it would suit well to be mounted in the truck.
I don't like ICOMs, to be honest.
I don't. I have everything I read on them. There's a lot of negative reviews.
I had an ICOM in my car back in the 80s. I had an 88 Mustang, and I got this ICOM dual band radio. It was 2 meter and 220.
Wow, there's a mess.
Yeah, and I think it was a 2330, if I remember the model number, IC 2330. And everybody said I sounded tinny. And everybody sounded tinny.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just look in the reviews, and some people love them to death.
Yeah.
And I guess they have great luck with them, and other people that they just complain horribly about it.
My car was caught in a flood, so I ended up claiming it in my insurance.
Well, Megan's got some moose, or is that elk? That's elk.
Elk. Oh, yeah, look at there.
We'll be starting the 2 meter net in 5 minutes. K6WN.
5 seconds or 5 minutes?
Sam. Megan. DJ.
There is Sam.
Hey, Sam. There's Jeff.
Sam, did you want help calling a few of the nets tonight?
What was that, Randy?
I asking you if you needed help calling some of the nets tonight.
I don't need any help at all. I'll give you a break all around.
You will.
You're gonna do
Yeah.
440 and 220.
You're gonna do 440 and 220 and HF.
I can do 2 meters also if you would like, sir.
No,
Well-
Flip's doing 2 meters.
Flip is doing 2 meters.
He's already started.
So have you got that out? You got this all lined out there, HR?
He was wondering,
Randy?
I guess Randy's gonna be lazy today and let Sam take care of it all.
No, I was just getting a request to call nets, and but I knew that you were going to be coming on HF, so I just was playing along.
Well, I'm going to give you all forewarning.
Uh-oh.
Be careful while you're out driving. I'm driving again.
Uh-oh.
BB
Okay.
Oh, you're driving again.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were going to admit to being a BB gun shooter.
You're gonna drive the bug?
I had a discussion with the PT today, and I went out and tried it a little bit, and I'm ready to go.
Oh,
All
cool.
right. Well, congratulations, sir.
Good job. Back in the
Well,
saddle.
Sam, if you would like a break in between or something, I'll be happy to pick one up. If not,
Which one would you like, Randy?
well,
let me get-
I'm so apt at 220, unless you want to break in that bridge pump.
I'll do whatever you would like me to.
I don't really care.
My radios work on all.
What time is it?
Well, I'll tell you what. You want to flip a coin, and we'll go with that. How's that?
I don't have one to flip.
Neither do I.
I'll be right back.
I dumped all my coins to Jose yesterday morning.
Oh my goodness!
That
You
I
got
that
it
I've,
all
that
the
I've collected. Trouble is, I quit spending any cash because I didn't want to touch anything people had a hold of, so I was only using my credit card in my hands.
Oh, okay. There you go. Well, let me see what I got here that I can flip.
Megan's looking mighty fine. Too bad I don't have my 30-06,
There you go.
but you shouldn't do that to a mama.
Yeah, that would be a terrible thing.
Yeah, you need to let that young'un grow up.
Well, I'll tell you what.
There never was a hoss like the Tennessee stud.
Never was a horse like a Tennessee stud.
I
got that record.
have a nothing and a thing. And so I'm going to flip it and you call 440. And if it lands what you call, you'll get 440. How's that?
Nothing.
Hey, Sam,
Yes, sir.
Well, guess what?
I've got
I'm
that.
calling 440.
I've got that 45. That never was a horse like a Tennessee stud.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's an oldie.
Yeah, I love that song. I got
Did
that.
you say I have 440, Randy?
I'll take 440, sir.
You got 440. Okay, I got 2 meter. I'll go turn the radio on so I remember.
Okay.
Oh. We didn't have any trouble, DJ, on Monday. Everything worked.
That's good. That's good. I was busy Monday, so I wasn't here. I didn't see you guys called.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's that. You gonna put that on your truck, Randy?
Somewhere.
Hey, he tell you how to tune it?
Yeah. As close as he can remember.
You tune
Did
it
you,
for the highest receive first.
Does he have the little? Did it come with a little magnet?
A little magnet? No.
Ask him where the little magnet is so you know where the coil is.
Oh, okay.
I can have mine's brown.
Via Colorado time for accuracy. QST, QST,
Here we go, guys.
QST.
Later.
Good evening, members of SPARC, the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club. This is Flip, K6WM, and I'll be working as net control this evening from my home here in Banning, Sun Lakes. Although this is a directed net, Any stations with emergency traffic may break in at any time. This is an amateur radio informational net for the San Gorgonio Pass cities and towns of Banning, Beaumont, and surrounding communities. For information on the times and frequencies of our weekly nets, please go to w6prc.org. That's Papa Romeo Charlie.org. Now for announcements. I only have one announcement tonight, and that's Randy is going to handle 220, so graciously accepted, and 440, unless someone else would like to volunteer, and Sam is handling HF tonight. Now for any other stations with additional announcements, come now.
Comment?
Go ahead, Sam.
Randy and I swapped. He's going to do 440 and I'm doing 220.
Okay, that's cool. Are you doing HF too, Sam?
That's my assignment, sir.
Just checking to see if you were up on it, Sam. Very good, thanks.
Problem, HR.
Doing 440 and Sam is doing 220, is that right? Okay, if there's no other stations for announcements, is there any other stations for announcements? Let's go one more time. Come now.
Until next week.
Nothing heard. Please stand by for the 2-meter roll call. If net control doesn't respond to a reply, a relay is highly appreciated. So stand by. Here we go. N6AGB. Joe, are you around? Nothing heard. How about Mike? KK6BUW. You around, Mike?
This is KK6BUW. No traffic. Back to you, Flip.
Very good. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for checking in. Sounding good tonight. How about Dick? KF6BWH. You around, Dick?
Good evening, Flip. This is Dick, KF6BWH at no traffic.
Dick was around. Okay, we got you, Dick. No problem. How about Jeff, KB6CA?
Hi, Flip and Vanette. This is Jeff, Kilo Bravo 6 Charlie Alpha.
Hey, sounding good tonight, Jeff. No motorboating either. That must be gone for good. How about Ed, W6EJM? Are you around, Ed? Nothing heard. How about Gene, K6EMF? You around, Gene?
Yes, I am. This is Gene, K6EMF in Beaumont. I have no traffic. Back to net control.
Thank you, Gene. Nice sounding signal. Thanks for checking in. Sounding good. How about Edie, KN6EMT? Nothing heard. How about Joe, KK6FYE? You around, Joe?
He needs an early, all across the board.
Come again?
FYE needs an early across the board.
Needs an early.
Very good. Thanks, Sam. I thought there was another one in there also, but not really. Okay, very good. George, W6GRH, you around?
Good evening, Flip, and to the rest of the net. This is George, W6GRH.
Good sounding, George. Nice signal tonight. Thanks for checking in. We appreciate it. How about Ken, N6HR? You around, Ken?
Hello, Flip and Nanette. M6HR, Desert Hot Springs, no traffic.
Very good, Ken. Is it blowing down there right now?
Yeah, it's been blowing all day. Been blowing for a week. It's terrible. Wind been terrible.
Yeah, Desert Hot Springs is kind of known for that, but yeah, this has been blowing for the past few days. Thank you, Ken, for checking in. Appreciate it. Steve, I still can't get used to this call. NJ6LN. You around, Steve?
Hey, Flip. Yeah, hey, I have trouble getting used to it, too. And, yeah, greetings to Ken down there with the therapeutic breezes.
It's not the trade winds, that's for sure.
Nope, it isn't, and it does blow there. Anyway, good to hear you on the air. Thanks for calling the net.
Thank you, Steve. I'm going to get your call sign here permanently ingrained in my brain here shortly. How about Larry, KE6A? Let's go back up. KE6MAE. You around, Larry? I was there a while ago before the net, so I don't know where he went. Anyway, Dwight, KD6 MLS. You around, Dwight? And Mr. Bill, WA6MOD. You around, Bill? Nothing heard. Sam, I know you're around. KI6NME.
Oh, that's it. Present and accounted for, sir. Oh, by the way, don't forget, HF is done at 3.948. The board made a decision on that a few weeks back.
Not really.
Sorry, Sam, we may have doubled. Say it again.
All right. Don't forget, HF is on 3.948. Board made a decision, so that's permanent several weeks back. KS6NME.
Very good, Sam. We seem to have got that point across. A lot of people were on 48, and it seems like it's well accepted. So very good. Thanks for the info, Sam. Cool. How about Pete, KJ6NRR? You around, Pete?
This is Pete, KJ6NRR. I have no traffic. Back to net.
Sounding good as usual, Pete. Thanks for checking in. Nice signal. W6OH, Mario, are you around?
Good evening, Flip and the net. This is Mario, W6OH in Hemet. No traffic. Back to you, Flip.
Sounding good, Mario. Sounds good. Really nice. Thanks for checking in. How about Dave, WB6OUJ? You around, Dave?
Happy hump day, everybody. WB6OUJ just got in. I just turned the radio on and put new shocks on my motorcycle. And here I am. You called me. It was meant to be.
It's psychic. It's psychic. What can I say, Dave? Anyway, thanks for checking in. John, the post office guy, KF6POG. Are you around, John?
Yes, sir. This is John, KF6POG, and I just made it. My wife reminded me it was net night, so I turned the radio on, and there you were. Back to net control.
Just in time.
Boy, we are cutting it close. Thanks for checking in, John. Sounded good. Very good. Ron, KA6QGR. You around, Ron? Nothing heard. And we certainly won't skip over this next gentleman, Randy, K6RJA.
You can trip over him. It'd be okay. K6RJA. Randy, no traffic.
Let me see if I had this straight. You're doing 220 tonight, right?
Negative. I am going to do the 440. Sam is graciously going to pick up the 220.
Well, I had it backwards. That's why I asked you, I guess. Thank you, Randy. Appreciate it. Nice signal, as usual. How about Earl? KM6SPY. You around, Earl? Nothing heard. Mike, WA6UIJ. Are you around, Mike?
Good evening to you, Flip, and the rest of the net. This is Mike, WA6UIJ. No traffic, back to net control.
Sounding good as usual, Mike. Nice. Thanks for checking in. Really nice. How about DJ, KJ6UUS?
This is DJ, KJ6UUS with no traffic.
Thank you, DJ. Thanks for checking in. Really nice sounding signal as usual. Crisp, clear, and to the point. How about Ed? KM6UWI. You around, Ed?
Well, good evening to you, Flip, and the rest of the group. KM6UWI, Ed in Calamasa. Back to net control.
Nice sounding signal, Ed. Thanks for checking in. It really sounds good. Nice. How about Tina? WA6WFV. Are you around, Tina?
Yes, this is Tina, WA6WFV, and can you log me in on the 440? For some reason, I cannot get it on my radio.
You are logged in. We got you. No problem, Tina. Thank you for checking in. And I'm Flip, K6WM. I'll check myself in. I'll do that. And how about Dave, our fearless leader, KD6ZJZ? You around, Dave?
Hello, Flip. Good evening to everyone. This is Dave, KD6ZJZ, and our meeting is a week from tomorrow. Otherwise, no traffic. Back to net control.
Thank you, Dave. Sounding good as usual. It could hit you with a rock. I don't even need a radio, probably. You're so close. Very, very good. Is there any late or missed members at this point checking in? Come now. Nothing heard. How about, let's go down to visitors. How about Ed, KI6ADQ? You round, Ed? Nothing heard. How about Henry, KN6CQL? You round, Henry?
This is Henry, KN6CQL, read you 59. Back to you.
Very good, Henry. Sounding good. Nice signal. Thanks for checking in. Well, this completes the 2-meter roll call. Are there any late or missed members wishing to check in? Give me your call sign for both late and missed and visitors. Let's do it all at once. Come now.
How about a visitor check-in? Kilowatt 6, Charlie Alpha Bravo.
CAB.
Very good. K6CAB. I guess do I know that name? What's the name there?
Don.
Okay.
Very good, Don. Thanks for checking in. K6CAB is a check-in, a visitor. Very good. Thank you. Anybody else to check in? Nothing heard. The San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club meets at 7 p.m. on the 4th Thursday of each month at the Beaumont City Hall, Room 2, except for, we're not doing it now. We're on Zoom instead, as appropriate. All members are urged to check each week for an update of club activities. Please check your emails and visit our website at w6prc.org. Thanks to all who checked in this evening. This is Flip, K6WM. Please stand by for the informal 440 Simplex net on 446.520, and that's Simplex at 1900 hours. The 2-meter net is now closed at 1843. Good evening to all.
A question, Flip?
Randy?
The visitor, what was his call sign, the suffix?
Kilo 6, Charlie Alpha Bravo.
Okay, thank you for that.
Got it. K6 Whiskey Mike.
K6 OJ.
Okay.
K6WM, KB6CA.
Jeffrey, go ahead.
Yeah, Flip, I must have copied his call sign wrong. Kilo 6, Charlie Alpha Bravo, was that it?
Roger.
I'm looking at him.
Okay, I'm looking on QRZ. It's Christopher Bevers in Zella, Washington. So something is different here.
That's what I got too.
That's what the call he gave me, and I don't think I could have probably turned it around. Could be CBA, but I don't think so.
Was it W6?
That's what I heard too.
That's what I heard.
Don, are you still out there? I think it's K6CAB. Let's see if you're still there. K6WM.
Affirmative. K6, Charlie Alpha Bravo. And it is Don, and I'm out of McLean, Texas. I'm out here in my motorhome, camping for a month.
You're in Texas.
Very good, Don. Thank you for clarifying that. We got our notes crossed up here or something. I thought I had it right. K6CAB. You're out here for a month. That's kind of nice to spend that kind of time in the motorhome, isn't it?
Where is he? He said Texas. lost him.
Anyway, thanks for checking in, Don. We appreciate it. K6CAB from K6 Whiskey Mike. We'll be clear.
Let's see, Don on here.
KB6CA here. Flip, interesting. You said he's in Texas in a motorhome, and he's calling in on 2 meters. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's weird.
Interesting story here. I wonder what the difference is on the name.
Negative. I said I'm out here in my motorhome camping from Texas.
From Texas.
I'm from McLean, Texas, and I'm out here camping for a month. I'm up here in Idlewild.
That's weird.
So we kind of thought. That's what I thought, Don. Thank you. Did you get that, Jeff?
Still confused.
Affirmative.
Was his name Don or Chris?
Well, thanks, Don. Enjoy the camping. That's kind of neat. That's very good. Nice to have you out here and enjoy the weather. Start warming up here in the next week or two. But anyway, thank you, Don. Appreciate it. Back to you, Jeff. KB6C. I should know your call number like the back of my hand. KB6CA, K6WM.
And by the way, just to clear up the confusion, it's happened 3 different times. My number is listed wrong in QRZ, and I don't know why. We've corrected it 3 times in the past. But the name is Don McLean out of McLean, Texas.
I'm McLean, Texas.
That's not the first time I've heard of stuff like that happening, Don. I've heard it before that QRZ does make mistakes and that it takes forever to get something changed, probably because they only do the changes every so often. So anyway, just a nice clarification. Appreciate it, Don. Enjoy your camping. K6WM. We'll be clear.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, and y'all have a good net. Kilowatt 6, Charlie Alpha Bravo. I will be back on. Thank you.
All right, enjoy. K6 Whiskey Mike.
Somehow I doubt he's a fake.
Okay, now we have that clarified.
I'm looking him up on the FCC.
Oh, there you go.
Let's see if I can find him on here. Exact matches only. Any calls? Wait a second. No.
Oh my.
Gotta be by call sign. License search home. Amateur. There we go. Call sign. K6 CAB. I hate this website. It's so awful.
Put Don McLean into QRZ, and I got a Don McLean up in British Columbia, Canada.
I'm looking up on the FCC website right now.
Yeah. Weird.
FCC is slow.
Well, I guess stranger things have happened.
Yeah, I think
there he is. Okay, wow. There's more than one. Yeah, Donald Munding. Yep, his name's Don, all right.
I think he must be.
Oh, you know what? That's interesting. Wow. Okay, I'm not even going to tell you what this says. You'll have to look it up for yourself. The FCC says he's canceled.
I think he must be one of these right-wing terrorists on the lam.
There are 2 people with this call sign, I swear to God. Look it up, DJ. Did you go to the FCC database and you look up K6CAB? There's 2 listings for Donald Munding, and both of them say canceled.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And then there's 1 listing for Christopher Beavers.
Well, he said his name was Donald McLean?
Don McLean, yeah.
He said McLean, but it's Munding. M-U-N-D-I-N-G. Donald L. Munding. But it shows him as canceled. Maybe he doesn't realize that his license has been canceled.
Maybe he's a fugitive from the law.
I'm not, it's like, who wants to call the FCC on the guy? I think they're too busy for that kind of stuff. I almost said a bad word. guy's funny. Not really. I don't know. He probably should look himself up on the ULS system.
That was an area group out there?
Oh, that's right. I better switch frequencies, huh?
And how much you can hear, and then a lot of times actually getting out for them to hear you is totally different.
How you doing? Somebody tuning up on
Alrighty.
440. That was weird.
Oh shoot! Well, I'll jump in.
Oh, idiot.
Yeah, there's a lot of crap being blown around right now. I guess it's going to be that way for a couple of days, and it's going to calm down maybe towards the weekend.
Doesn't seem that windy here. That's so weird.
I wonder if Earl can get on 2 meters because he's over there on 440.
Well, the wind's blowing 45 to 50 miles, 45 to 55 miles an hour onshore. So you can imagine what you're fighting to try to get out there.
How you doing, Tina?
Hi, Tina.
Oh, I heard.
We hear you.
I heard somebody call my name.
Yes,
Hi.
we hear you. Hello.
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 Tina.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Thank you.
There's 6. Wow.
Who doesn't want to talk to you?
Maybe a record.
I'll be right back, guys.
There in Orange County, Kara?
Oh yeah, you're probably hearing. I heard that.
When I go to work, I listen to guys on one of the repeaters out there, and I don't remember which one it was. But I don't think it was Kara, because Kara was too. I guess I could get it, but I think it was kind of far away for me to get. I thought it was just guys down in the middle of Orange County there.
I have no idea who he's talking to. I can't hear him at all. Was that? Okay.
You're bouncing around through the canyons, huh?
Everybody's bugged out. Randy bugged out.
Well, you know, you got a little extra interference with those guys shooting off their pellet guns at people over there. Hey, how did that fire come out yesterday?
I heard this engines. Somebody's got a phone call.
Hello?
Oh, it's Lou.
Just a minute. Okay, go ahead. Who's calling?
We're conducting a survey about healthcare. Is Samuel Shoemaker available?
I'm speaking.
He's going to do a survey now.
Hi, this is Cheyenne Johnson calling from NRC Health on behalf of Highland Springs Outpatient Rehab. Highland Springs Outpatient Rehab is participating in a survey about the care people receive in the hospital.
Okay. I am very busy right now with my ham radios. Could you call me some other time, please?
Sure, when's the better time for you?
Well, you could call later this evening after.
KM6SPY, this is KK6BUW.
Oh, will do, thank you.
All right, thank you.
No, actually, I was sitting out here in the parking lot of where I live, and the lodge attendant was walking around in here, and he started talking to me. And then that's why I was going to ask you about 6 meters. How's 6 meters going right now? Or is that bad too because of the wind?
6 meters? Who's doing 6?
Hey, whatever floats your boat there, Dave.
The real magic band.
That's right. The extra magic band.
I could hit a repeater. There's a 6 meter repeater in Oak Glen, I think it is.
Yeah, do they still have that?
I don't know. It's been a while
I tried making contact on it, and I never heard a peep.
Didn't work.
The 1 1/4, that's 220. Is that 220?
I have it programmed on my HF radio.
Did you wind up doing like everybody else wanted to do? They wanted to paint their antenna. I guess since nobody's telling you what to do, you don't have to paint yours, do you?
Nobody knows what kind of trouble I'm in.
Okay, I'll be there in a second.
Oh.
I got 12 things in my car.
Things in your car? All right.
Are you using colored electrical tape? Is that what you used?
I don't know who he's talking to. I can't hear the other side.
I think.
I don't know. Maybe I should.
I might look into getting some. I think I got a bunch of black, but I said that black's not ideal necessarily. It would protect it, but you know, be kind of hot.
Well, I guess it's Earl.
Yeah, it sounds like Earl.
Yeah, they're talking to Earl. So I guess he's around after all. You couldn't check in on the repeater? That's weird.
Oh, he didn't check in. I was a little surprised.
Yeah, I was too.
I'll have to ask the question. Just because.
Well, we got about 1 minute and 20 seconds.
About that.
Well, that's good. I think we better get off here because I think, I guess, who is it? Randy's going to come in and do the 220 and the 440 in a little bit.
Yeah, you don't want to screw up my net or I'll be pissed.
That's right.
I'll take points away like that.
Okay, say hello to Edie for me there, Earl. This is KK6BUW. I'll be monitoring.
Okay, then. I'm going to mute you guys.
Alrighty, here we go, guys.
Yeah, let's go to monitor mode.
QST. Good evening, members of SPARC. This is Randy, K6RJA, and I am your obedient net control operator for tonight. Being an informal net, we're going to skip formalities and go right to the major announcements, which would be our club meeting next week on Zoom at 7 o'clock. Jeff will send out a link, and kabang, you're in. So is there any other pressing information that needs to be passed? Come on now. this son of a gun started. Joe, KN6AGB, are you out there? Hearing none. Mike, KK6BUW, if you're rested up, call.
This is Mike, KK6BUW. Yes, I'm rested up, Randy. I've been talking to Earl. Back to you.
Gotcha, Mike. Thanks for the check-in. Yes, we were monitoring. Dick, KF6BWH. No contact with Dick. How about Jeff, KB6CA?
Hi, Randy. Thanks for doing the 440 net. This is Jeff, Kilo Bravo 6, Charlie Alpha.
Not a problem. I just live for this stuff, you know. Let's go on over to Gene. I doubt that he will, but just in case. K6EMF. Hearing nothing. ED, KN6EMT, you better be there. Oh, shucks. What the heck's happening here? Joe has an early. George, W6GRH, can you copy?
Edie was there.
Edie was there? Hey, what happened to you on 2 meters? Couldn't you get out? Okay, George, let's try George one more time. W6GRH. Hearing nothing, Ken doesn't do, but Steve does. New Jersey 6, Loose Nichols.
Hey, this is New Jersey, Loose Nichols. How you doing there, Randy?
I'm kicking right along, Steve. How about you?
Cooking. Enjoying the day.
All righty. Thanks for the check-in. And by the way, you got a fantastic signal tonight.
Oh, good.
Okay, let's see. We're going to slide on down to Sam. KI6NME.
Kilo India 6, November, my echo, Sam. You guys talking about all that wind today. I only got up to 12.5 miles an hour, which is just normal for here in Banning. Anyway, back to net control, KS6NME.
Why, thank you for the check-in, Sam. Okay, let's go with Pete, KJ6NRR.
This is Pete, KJ6NRR. I have no traffic. Back to net.
All righty, Pete. Thanks for the check-in. Mario, W6OH.
Good evening, Randy. That's Mario, W6OH, Emmett. Back to you, Randy.
Gotcha, Mario. Good signal as always. Dave, are you out there? WB6OUJ.
Well, happy Wednesday, everybody. There you go, UJ. I hope you can hear me.
I can hear you. And thanks for the check-in, Dave. John, our old post office guy, KF6POG. Not hearing John. How about Randy? Oh, this cute devil, I'll check in. K6RJA. Let's go. Hey, Earl, it's your turn again. Come on, I didn't hear your reply. KM6SPY. What happened to you, Earl? One more time. KM6SPY. Wow, that's weird. Okay, let's go over to Mike, WA6UIJ.
Comment?
Come on with a comment.
Have Mr. Treasurer give Earl a call in Hammett.
Yeah, that'd work. Mike, KK6BUW, could you give a holler to Earl, see if he can copy? I got a copy on you, Earl. Thanks for the check-in, and I'll give you a check-in on 2 meters, too, because I know you were there. Alrighty, Earl. Mike, let's try you now, WA6UIJ. DJ, I know you're there, KJ6UUS. Gotcha. KM6 at UWI.
Well, good evening, Randy, and the rest of the group. KM6 UWI, Ed in Calamasa. Back to net control.
Gotcha, Ed. Okay, Tina, I know that I got in early for you. And Flipper, K6WM. Okay, Flip refuses to answer me, so we'll go over to our exalted leader, KD6ZJZ.
Sound like an open mic. Maybe somebody isn't modulating. This is Dave, KD6ZJZ, just to get it out of the way.
I got you, Dave. Yeah, I think somebody had an open mic there. Alrighty, well, that is the list as I have it for members. Is there any later missing? Come on now.
Comment QA6UIJ.
Gotcha, Mike. Thanks for the check-in. Is there any others?
Comment.
Come on with a comment.
I think Flip had in early, didn't he, for 440?
Did he? I'll give him one if you say so, sir.
Yeah, I'll affirm that.
Alrighty, I can do that. Alright, let's go on over to visitors. How about Henry, KN6CQL? So, Henry, how about Don, K6CAB? No contact. Well, is there any late missed members, visitors, or anybody want to check in? Come on now.
Contact.
Come on with the comment.
Hey, Randy. Mike, WA6UIJ. After this is over, can you hang in there for just a moment? I wanted to make a comment to you.
Okay, we'll do there, Mike. Just hang loose until I close her down. How's that?
Copy.
Alrighty. And now there's last announcements before I go. Is we got the club meeting next week on Zoom. Don't forget, Thursday at 7 o'clock. And I'm sure Jeff will send out the link early so that everybody can jump in there and be ready for it. So, without further ado, I'm going to close this son of a gun down at 1908 minutes. And everybody, thanks for checking in. And we'll look for you on the 220 band in a few minutes at 1915. This is K6RJA, 73s to all, and thanks for all the check-ins.
Comment.
Okay, go comment.
Yeah, we forgot to mention the Tuesday meeting is now live face-to-face at Cafe Royale sometime after 7:30.
You mean
Negative. It is at the Donut Delight, not Cafe Royale.
True. Thank you. Pass the test. You get 100% now.
I'm going to close this son of a gun down now again at 1909 minutes. This is K6RJA, 73s to all.
K6RJA, WA6UIJ.
Yes, sir, Mike.
Hey, Randy, I'm noticing something weird, and it could be propagation on your signal. My S meter reading on you kind of bounces around a little bit, and you get very scratchy. Are you by chance on frequency?
It's weird path.
I'm pretty sure I is, sir.
It's just a bad path.
I will have to check to make sure what frequency it is, but it's one I've been using.
It's the right one.
Okay,
it's just a path
it's weird.
issue.
Like I say, it could very well be propagation.
It's a path
I'm looking
issue.
at 446.520.
I have the same problem with you on 2 meters.
446.520.
Yeah, you got the right frequency.
That is correct. That is the frequency I'm on.
Okay, then I think it's just a weird phenomena. It's
Bad path.
normally I don't see your signal fluctuating at all, and you're just pure, clean, good audio. So that must be what it is.
It could be me moving my mic away from my mouth too. That's a possibility.
Don't blame it on you.
Okay. That's good. Alrighty. Well, we'll catch you here on the other bands. This is WA6UIJ.
Alrighty, thanks for that. I'll kind of keep an eye on that at later date. Anyhow, K6RJA 73.
Oh, birds. Turn that down. Who has the crows in their audio? All right. Is that you, Tina? With all the bird noises?
Oh, they're outside dancing.
Yeah.
They don't like me here.
They don't like having humans invade their... Loud birds.
So how are you doing, Dave?
Pretty good. How about you, Tina?
Oh, okay, hanging in there.
Hanging in there? Things starting to pick up as far as the COVID.
When are we going to start having live meetings at
yeah, exactly. Well, I think California opens up on the 15th, if I'm not mistaken.
On the 15th. Today is the 19th.
The June. We're slow. I'm pretty sure it's what it is. I'm not positive.
It's time that we start meeting on live.
Yeah, I agree. I think they should open them right now, but we have to wait for the governor's approval.
Well, you got the input. You got the power to tell them so.
We should be able to have an unrestricted field day, theoretically.
It's up to the city.
Yeah, I mean, we have to get the...
The city is behind.
Yeah, everybody's behind, unfortunately.
You still can have a mask. That's okay.
Yeah, I don't really care. If you want to wear a mask, that's fine.
So is field day going to be up at whatever it was?
Yeah. It should be... we haven't made it positive. We aren't positive yet, but it's 90%, I'd say, because of the loosening of the rules. I think this is something we have to do this year. We'll talk about it in the meeting tomorrow, a week from tomorrow. And
oh, that's right. This is still May.
Yeah. And then we should have it all figured out. I think we're going to do it.
Well, we have to watch out for the bears.
The bears? Okay. Now we're not going up to. We're not going up to. What's the name of that place?
Bogart
Park. Or even apple. Where they have the apple juice and stuff? What are they? Oakland. Mask guidelines. Some Lake's sending out an email.
Sam, you had a bear down around your place the other day.
Bear?
I did?
Yeah, in some backyards there, just down the street from you.
Okay.
You didn't hear that.
You better be getting your Daniel Boone suit on, get ready to wrestle.
Wish I'd have known that. I'd have kicked the dog out.
All righty, I'll shut up now. It's your turn.
See, indoor settings.
I got a few seconds left, so I'm going to slide over. Turn you guys off.
The California Department of Public Health face mask guidelines are still
QST. This is Sam, Kilo India 6, November Mike Echo.
Okay, I'm going to
I will be doing the official, unofficial, I should say, 220 net for the SPARC Amateur Radio Club. I'll be working off the April 28th, 21 active roll call. And I will be calling those members that have checked in so far this evening on either 2 meter or 440. Does anybody have any comments they'd like to make for the group at this time? If so, please come with your call. If there's more than two, I'll have to write it down so I don't forget it. As my friend Randy would say, to hear nothing but crickets. All right. Starting at the top, our treasurer, KK6BUW, also our mesh man, Mike.
This is KK6BUW Mike. No traffic. Back to you, Sam.
Good. The clearest I've heard you all night. Dick doesn't do that. Now, this is always interesting. KB6CA, Secretary Jeff.
Sam, this is Jeff, Kilo Bravo 6 Charlie Alpha on the banding repeater, and you're coming in fantastic on SPARC 3.
Okay, Jeff, I have been signaled that we have a fine signal on you, so you will get in. Gene, you want to do 220 tonight, K6 EMT?
EMF.
All right, let's hear what we can get out of Val Vista now. KN6 EMT, the lady of the house, Edie. I would be glad to do that for you. No trouble at all, Edie. You have a good evening now. Got you checked in all the way across the board. All right, let's move on down to FYE was an early. We give George a call just and hope we can hear him. W6GRH George out of Cal Mesa, if he's there. Nothing heard. Ken in the Desert doesn't like it, doesn't do it. Here's one of our historians. N6. NJ6. NJ6LN. Steve, how am I doing, Steve?
You got a good signal in here, Sam. This is NJ6LN.
Very good. MAE was early, because I heard him in earlier. Let's come down. Oh, Sam, that's me. I'm net controller. Get that checked in. And the old treasurer, he doesn't do it. And Mario, we can always get a good signal out of him. W6OH.
Oh, good evening, Sam. You have a fabulous signal yourself. This is Mario, W6OH in Hemet. Back to you, Sam.
That's a good band for sure. Good signal for sure. All right. How about my friend Dave out at Whitewater there, WB6OUJ.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. WB6OUJ.
First I've heard you all evening there, Dave. Mighty fine job. Let's hear the guy that takes good care of me. KF6POG, John.
Sam, this is KF6POG. And all the signals tonight have been kind of sketchy with of Loose Nichols and Mario. They both have great signals. Everybody else was scratchy.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I thought I would do better than that. Anyway, thanks for the report. All right, let's see. Moving on down the line here. Let's see. I got that controller. SOI, Ron. No, Father Ron. He doesn't do this. How about the net controller for 440? K6 RJA, otherwise known as Randy.
K6 RJA is present and accounted for.
You are accounted for, that is for sure. SOI, I think, had an early across the board. Let's go with Earl now. Let's see how we do with him. KM6SPY, the master of Val Vista. That's the best I've heard you tonight, Earl. You're doing a mighty fine job. How about old D1 himself, WA6UIJ, otherwise known as Mike?
Hey, Sam, good evening, and thank you for doing the net. This is Mike, WA6UIJ, back to net control.
Good signal, just crystal clear. Moving on down the line to our Director at Large, KJ6UUS. DJ.
Good evening. This is DJ, KJ6US with no traffic.
All right, beautiful signal. Let's get out to Cal Mesa now. KM6UWI, Ed.
Well, good evening, Sam, and the rest of the group. KM6UWI at Calamasa. Back to net control.
Signal, Ed. Thanks for making the call. Tina, our lovely lady out of Sun Lakes. WA6WFV, Tina.
Info. She wanted it early all the way across.
She doubled with you.
Thank you. I appreciate the assistance here, Mr. Treasurer. What are we going to get now with W6WM? Flipper, that was K6. Flipper, is anything from Flipper?
Not on.
I don't see him on Zoom. He's not waving at me, so we'll get with that. How about the president now? KD6ZJZ, President Dave.
Hello, Sam. Hello to everyone. This is Dave, KD6ZJZ on 220, and I have no additional traffic.
Copy that, and thank you, sir. All right. That takes care of our regular members. Do we have any later missed members? If so, please come with the call. I need to up the score. Mercy.
Oh, mercy.
All right, let's go to visitors now. Top of the list there would be Henry, KN6CQL. Henry. Nothing heard. How about Don? K6, baby, you there, Don? Nothing heard. Well, that's the list as I have it, and tried to get a few of the members. Didn't show up. So if anybody has any further traffic, if so, please cover the call. Hearing none. Then at approximately, if not close to exact, at 19 minutes, correction, 19 hours and 22 minutes and 53 seconds. We'll close the net. KSXNME.
It's closed.
And another one in the history books.
Goodbye, Bell. Whatever this thing's called. HF on.
HF on. Check.
HF on.
Tune. On. Check.
Have Alexa turn it on for me.
There
No,
you
Alexa,
go.
have nothing.
Hey, Randy?
Yes.
So if Tina is on Zoom, don't she get at least Zoom credit for the frequency?
She gets credit for everything.
She was trying to check in when Mike
Somebody
overrode her.
doubled. Yeah, somebody doubled with Tina because she was trying to check in on 220 too. So.
But anyhow, that's the way it goes
Anyway.
in the world of ham radio.
Yeah.
Well, then she just got upgraded to full credit.
That's right. Yeah, she got a full check in there. She was trying, but she was just on an HT.
Should work okay with 220. HTs work pretty good.
Hey, Sam, how do you know about the song of Tennessee Stud?
I hear it on the radio every once in a while.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
Okay, when I was stationed down at Imperial Beach, I think it was 1961, I think, and that song came out. And man, it just hit me. I just loved that song.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Eddie Arnold does a mighty fine job.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Sirius XM, Willie's Roadhouse.
Really?
They'll play it every once in a while.
Yeah, Tennessee Stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes are green. He had the nerve and he had the blood, and there never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud.
That's it.
Yep.
One.
Sounds like 1961.
That was in May of that year. Is the year Yolanda and I were married, Jeff.
Is that right? I'll be darned.
I was 3.
Huh.
But 61, I was 5'6".
Yeah. Hey, Flip, you look better the first picture.
Oh, Flip's back. Oh, he's got a different angle. Definitely.
I'll be right back.
Looks like you're in the kitchen now or something. With all those drawers.
Yeah, a little picture of him when he was young, I guess, popped up there. Flip, can you hear me?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, the picture that popped up first was a little square of when you were much younger, I think.
A younger.
Oh, you had a suit.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
Flip, why is the high frequency whine gone away?
Well, because I'm 180 degrees on the second computer from the one I was on.
Oh, okay.
And this one, I can talk to any radio,
Look at
anytime.
that. And you're still in front of the computer.
Except for his 220 radio.
Yeah, except for my 220 radio. But
Which
you
he
notice
doesn't
how
have.
you notice how the sound isn't matching my lips because I'm on a slower computer.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
And it's not the computer, it's the Wi-Fi net is only, it's the low speed, and I'm trying to find a way to plug an Ethernet cable and do it without tripping over it from the other side.
I thought maybe we were looking at a ventriloquist dummy.
The audio is ahead of the video, which is.
Is it really?
Typical, yeah.
A little bit.
That's typical, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Mac
Video
kind
lags.
of thing.
If I can install a remote that plugs into the Ethernet port to handle a higher speed wireless, I'll do it, you know, but right now this is all I've got because it just won't go any faster on the wireless.
It's working basically.
Yeah, it's working. It works.
It's close enough for me, Flip.
Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank
What's
you.
that old saying, good enough for the girls we date?
I'm not going there, Randy. Not going there at all.
Nice try, Randy. No SPARC.
Yeah, right. Nice try, Randy. That's good.
I was just, you know.
That sounds like a song or something. I gotta look that one up.
Yeah. I gotta find a way to use the Ethernet port, not the Wi-Fi port. That's really what it boils down to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this one out in the garage, Flip, I actually ran a data cable out through it.
Yeah.
And I'm tripping over it through the house.
Yeah, I know, and that's a pain in the butt, but, you know, I might have to do it. If I can find a wireless Ethernet port extender that I could plug into the router and then just go across the room wireless, you know, that would take the place of that stupid cable, and then it would be a much, much higher speed. So that would be cool if I could do that. I may do that.
Do one of those new Ethernet routers.
Yeah, they got some new ones out that are supposed to solve all these problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only for about
What they
$500
call it now. To get full use out of it, you have to have an updated Ethernet connection too.
Yeah. Well, the Ethernet's pretty fast. I mean, it's maybe not a gig, but it's pretty fast.
The new ones all have mesh networking built in.
Do they really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The new standard has mesh built in.
Yeah. Well, ready to start HF, are we? I'm not
Damn,
we are.
primed
Well,
and ready.
45 seconds according to my watch.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Tennessee stud, he is stomping at the bit.
You got all day, man. You got another 30 seconds, 35 seconds.
Pontoon, Garrison Killer, pontoon. Cool. Hey, Sam, give me an early check-in on that, because I'm not going to check in on HF tonight.
Uh-oh. He's all tuned up for 20 meters.
That's a fact. How'd you know, Dave?
I just had a feeling.
Don't want to
that's
mess
what it was.
that up, do you?
Nah.
Yeah.
QST. Good evening, members of SPARC, the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club. This is Sam, Kilo India 6, November Mike Echo, and I will be working as net control this evening from my home out here in West Banning, not too far from the Old Fire Museum. Although this is a directed net, any stations with emergency traffic may break in at any time. This is an amateur radio informational net for the San Gorgonio Pass cities and towns of Banning, Beaumont, and surrounding communities. For information on the times and frequencies of our weekly nets, please go to w6prc.org. Visitors are welcome and encouraged to check into the net after the regular roll call. And now for announcements. Randy, how about running the announcements for us?
Oh, cheater. Wow.
Gosh, I'd love to as soon as I turn the box on. Let's see, our announcements are, we have the donut meeting live in person at the Donut Delight on Tuesday mornings about 7:45 from what I hear from George. And nobody dare get there sooner. And the second announcement is our club meeting on next Thursday at 7 o'clock on Zoom. Jeff will send out the link early, so be there or be square. And back to the net control operator, K6RJA.
All right, thanks to Randy. Wonderful voice and a wonderful signal to go with it. All right. Do we have any other stations with additional announcements? If so, come with your call. Let's get it over with.
Let's get it over with.
Well, in that case, please stand by for the 75-meter roll call. If net control doesn't respond to a reply, it is greatly appreciated.
Really?
I'm not supposed to do this. Oh, let's see. Joe hasn't made it tonight. How about our treasurer, Mr. Mike, KK6BUW? Oh, that's right. He can't get into the clubhouse. All right. Go on down to him. Dick doesn't do it. Mr. Secretary does, though. Jeff, what's going on? KB6.
Hi, Sam. Just listening to your lovely voice. This is Jeff, Kilo Bravo 6 Charlie Alpha.
Good job, Jeff, and a fine signal coming in. I forgot to check your quantity, though. Edie doesn't do that. Move on down. Joe's got an early. George, you want to give that a try? W6GRH, George, out of Yucaipa. Very weak copy on you, George, but what a wonderful sound for the voice of the San Gorgonio Pass. Good job, George. Love it, love it. All right. Oh, George, I got something to tell you. When you're driving around now, I got permission to start driving today, so you want to be careful. All right, let's move on down the line now to MJ6LN. Steve. No copy on Steve. Let's see. Oh, myself. I'll check myself in as net controller. Here's the old treasurer, KJ6NRR, NRVE Chairman, Pete.
Hello, Sam. This is Pete, KJ6NRR. No traffic. Back to you.
Best I've heard you tonight. You're coming mighty fine across the HF there. Mario, out of Hammett now, W6OH. We got a copy on you tonight? Did anybody get a copy on that?
I heard say, give it another try, Sam. I thought I heard somebody.
That's what I did. I thought I did too. W6OH Mario. Hi, Hammett. You there, Mario? I'm going to put it down as negative. Okay. Let's move out to our old friend there in Whitewater now, WB6OUJ, otherwise known as Dave.
Oh my gosh, I can hear everybody. That sounds good. WB6OUJ, have a wonderful day.
We are. You're pushing about 15 over there, Dave. Good job. Here's a guy that's going to peg my needle for sure. KF6POG John, out of just across the road here.
Yes, Sam, this is KF6POG, and you are about 30 over, and I got a S9 noise level here for some reason close to you, but that's the way it goes. A lot of the people I don't hear tonight. Back to net control.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I got you at 25. Let me see what my noise level is. I got about an 8.5 noise level, so it must be right around here somewhere. All right, John, good job. How about the wonderful voice of K6RJA, otherwise known as Randy?
Well, funny you should call my sign, Sam. I happen to be here. K6RJA.
Mighty fine. Coming out of the garage. Yes, good job. Good job. Okay, KG6SOI Ron, he had an early across. And let's see, I was looking for the other Ron, be sure I called him. How about Earl, KM6SPY? Earl, Val Vista. How about KA6QGR? Father Ron, are you there?
Here I am, KA6QGR.
Yeah, I looked down there and I thought sometimes you're there. Hey, good to hear you, and glad you could make it tonight. All right, let me move on down the list now to old D1 there, WA6UIJ, otherwise known as Mike, out of Sun Lake.
Hey, good evening, Sam. Thanks for doing the net, and we don't have any traffic, so this is Mike, WA6UIJ, back to net control.
All right, sure was wonderful on Tuesday to get to meet you all. It was a good morning for sure. Oh, our director at large now, KJ6UUS DJ, also our mesh repairman.
This is DJ, KJ6UUS with no traffic.
Very good, very good. How about that old guy over there in Calmesa? Ed, KM6UWI, Ed.
Good evening, Sam. KM6UWI, back to net control.
6 over.
Got you over, not quite 10, but you just kind of bounced into it all. I'll give you a full 10 for that, Ed. It was wonderful hearing you. Good to hear you. And Flipper wanted an early, so we'll have to give him that. Now we get down to the president, Mr. Dave, President Dave, I should say. Sorry about that. KD6ZJZ, President Dave.
Good evening, Sam. Hello to everyone. This is Dave, KD6ZJZ. I heard everybody very strong signal. That Sam 40 over, and so I heard everybody great. Anyway, back to net control.
Well, Sam's cheating a little bit. He's pushing almost 300. All right, let's move on down and see if we get any of the visitors. See about Henry, KN6CQL, Henry. How about our visitor out of Texas, Don? Are you on HF with us tonight? I'm sorry you missed it. All right, this completes the 75-meter roll call. Are there any late or missed members wishing to check in? Give me your call sign.
Yeah, NJ6LN. I was on the phone.
Well, I hope you made $152,000 then, because I'm sure it would be nice. Got you covered. Good signal. No problem with that. Any others?
Sam, you might try Tina.
Tina, WA6WFV, Tina, the wonderful voice out of Sun Lakes.
Never mind.
Okay, no problem. All right.
She walked away.
Let's see, didn't get any visitors. Let me see, go down the list here. Does anybody have any further traffic for the net? Seeing how Randy did such a fine job on the announcements at the start of the net, unless somebody wants them, he'll be glad to give them after that. The San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club meets at 7 p.m. on the fourth Thursday of each month. Normally we like to meet at Beaumont City Hall. However, I'm having trouble getting a hold of the sergeant over there. I put a call in through the department and they left him a message. So next week I'm going to put a phone drive on him and I'll try to get him 1 or 2 times a day. All members are urged to check in each week for an update of club activities. Please check your emails and visit our website at W6PRC. Thanks to all who checked in this evening. This is Sam, Kilo India 6, November Mike Echo. For all you Diddy chasers, that's a CB for people that don't understand what Diddy is out there. Go to SPARC 2 and stand by for instructions. The net will now close at 19 hours, 41 minutes, and 35 seconds. Good evening to all. Many thanks.
Great job, Sam, K6RJA.
Okay.
Thank you, Randy.
I got my volume back up. Oh.
Sorry, but I couldn't resist picking on you tonight. And I don't know why.
All righty. I guess.
Well,
It's because Randy is so pickable.
is everybody excited about field day? Besides DJ.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you guys. I had it muted.
Is everybody excited about field day?
I won't be there.
I know you won't.
Yeah, I am. I think I will work it. I don't know yet. Well,
are we going to have our program's going to be about field day next week, DJ?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be. It could be. I was going to do something about repeaters, and then you know what's funny is I think last meeting we said we normally don't do a meeting for June, but we do.
Yeah.
Because I went back through in the last.
Oh, okay.
The last time I went through, I looked through my notes there, and
so is that before field day?
I think that one is before field day.
Okay. Well, I want to talk about it during the meeting anyway, just so we can coordinate a little bit, no matter what the program is. But let me know so I can put it up on the website, maybe at least a week or so ahead of time.
Sam has his hand up.
Sam?
Last I heard, Steve has requested a incident number, but I haven't heard whether he got one or not.
Got it yet? Yeah.
And but he did get. He provided a name for Mike, so that Mike could make a request to the insurance people. But that was kind of mixed up too, because the normal guy he calls wasn't answering his phone. So I told him to look on the policy and see what he could find from that and work from there. So
yeah, let's call the insurance company. They should be able to help us.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
You know, I've got Mike called me the other day. One of an older couple here in Sun Lakes donated a whole bunch of electronic components, mostly, but it includes strange things like a variacer, allow you to bring down the line voltage or maybe up a little bit. What do they call those things?
Variac.
Yeah, variac. And but it's not an
auto
isolator.
transformer.
But the guy actually built it into a cigar box, if you can believe that. It's a rather large cigar box, but it's a cigar box. Well, maybe they use tops all the way around or something. I don't know. But it's not. It needs to be remounted, I'd say. But otherwise, it looks like it's in pretty good shape. It was kind of a sad story where this kid was young and he was very interested in electronics, but unfortunately he had a terminal disease and he died like 15 years old. And
wow.
His parents were stuck with all this stuff, and he found out Mike was involved with amateur radio. He called Mike called me. I went over there and picked it up, and my trunk is completely full of stuff. A lot of it is hardware, kind of, but chassis hardware, stuff you can't find anymore from like the 80s. A lot of electronic stuff, yeah.
Hey, Dave,
yeah.
any stuff like connectors and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, all kinds of stuff. I really didn't have time to look at it all.
Yeah.
He's got, but a lot of the stuff, like I say, it's like older. It's like American parts. Some of it's China, but it's even older China. It's got a lot of variable resistors, a whole piles of drawers, electronics component part drawers full of stuff. And my car's trunk is completely full.
Are you going to unload it someplace so it can be
That's
inspected?
what I don't know. I think we should have some kind of a meeting or something to get rid of. I want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I was thinking about field day, but I'm not sure that's even soon enough. I'd like to.
Randy, what are you doing, Randy?
Anyway.
Paintbrush.
Oh.
Anyhow.
The stuff you find on your bench.
I don't know.
This was my wife's Mother's Day present.
Oh, there you go. Cool.
So she threw it back at me, and this is where it landed.
Ah, gotcha.
So now it's warm in here. I had too many computers on. Anyway.
I was dusting my computer off with it.
Yeah, that's what I use. I got the same thing.
I thought maybe you had suntan oil on it.
Yeah, I ought to.
Seeing as you're working,
especially on the top of the head, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I can paint a hat.
Anyhow.
Anyway, Dave, I'd be happy to look through some of that stuff.
I would be happy to let you look through it.
Depending what the disposition is. I mean, if you're trying to give it away or junk or whatever.
I don't really think, I don't think it's going to bring in any kind of profit for the club.
Probably not.
I think we'd be better just to give it away, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, if we can't give it all away, I'll find a parts, salvage place or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be worth a lot of money, I'll be honest. When I looked through it all, it seemed like it was very repetitive. It seemed like a lot of the same stuff, which is weird, but the guy was kind of a hoarder. Kind of like me. But now I've got all this shit in my trunk, I got to get rid of it.
There's no 4CX 1500 tubes in there for $1,500 a piece, nothing like that?
No vacuum tubes that I saw. There were a lot of transformers. There was stuff like that. I mean, it was, like I say, there was some old stuff that you might not be able to find anymore. It's what I noticed.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember exactly what I was thinking.
Guys, I got to get.
Me too. I got to run, guys.
Okay.
Everybody have a great day, evening, and.
Yeah. 7-3. I'm going to end the meeting.
Okay. See you guys later.
Bye. All right. Thanks everybody for hanging through our Wednesday program. I'm going to go ahead and end this guy. If my mouse will wake up.